Yeah, there we go. And go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Facebook Live session. My name is Carol Himelhoch from Himelhoch Department Store at himelhoch.com. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Stefanie Miller. Stefanie is our fashion partner, and she has this really cool line. Her company is called Barreletix. We're going to talk to Stefanie to learn more about how she got into this business. She's such an amazing creative type, and I know you're going to love her as much as we do.
Am I?
And we are actually broadcasting from Stefanie's beautiful home in Indian Village.
Yes, that's right.
So,
we're in Indian Village.
Yes.
Love it over here.
And we're just could there be a nicer setting? So anyway, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to do this. This is my first Facebook Live, so I'm a little nervous. I don't know,
Don't be.
Don't really know how these go.
Oh, no,
But-
please
okay.
don't be.
Okay.
So anyway,
Yes.
how about if we start out just finding out about you? How tell us a little bit about your background and how it led you to this career where you presently are.
It's so bizarre. So my background is modeling. So I actually started modeling when I was 16. I started traveling to Europe.
Oh,
Yeah, Europe when I was 18, South Africa when I was 20, and I just sort of did the whole circuit, New York, Chicago, and then I ended up living here with my husband at the time, and we had a son, and I pretty much have been in Michigan for the last 15 years, and I've since done just a little bit of traveling back and forth in the U.S.
wow.
So anyway, I felt like it was time for a career change, and I started doing Barre, which is yoga meets Pilates meets ballet.
Yeah, say a little bit more about Barre.
Yes. So it's such an amazing workout. It works every muscle in your body. You do an hour a day. I've never been so fit. It's, I've always done cardio, but anyway,
So it's strength, it's
flexibility,
flexibility,
it's
cardio.
isometric, it's
Wow.
yeah, it's really phenomenal.
So do you teach Barre also?
I do not.
Oh.
That's the funny thing. I was actually taking class, and I was wearing the yoga socks, the grippy socks. They're like hospital socks.
Yes.
And, yes. And I kept slipping, and I'm like, okay, this is not working. I can't, I can't seem to get a better workout. So that's sort of where the idea was born.
Yeah. So all right. So, and how many years ago was that? When did you start? I'm looking to try to find our live session on here.
Okay.
So bear with me. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Please.
Okay, no problem. So about 2.5 years ago is when I started. 3 years ago is when I started Barre, and then 2.5 years ago is when the idea came into mind.
So you're still pretty new.
I am really new. It actually took me a year to design the shoe. I designed it on the CAD.
What's your design background?
So I actually don't have a design background. That's the ironic thing in all of this.
Well, that's the cool thing about there's so much talent in Detroit where people have come to a level like you who just found their inner voice to develop this talent.
Absolutely. When you have a passion for something, I swear you're just filled with it, and you just have a drive.
See, that's something that's very inspirational, because I think it is possible when you have that inspiration and drive, you can learn anything.
100%. I found myself meditating every morning and sort of doing Barre and doing yin, which is sort of meditative yoga.
Okay.
Meditative stretching.
Yeah.
And then when I was slipping in class, the idea popped into my head. And so that night I went home, I researched silicone, and I started buying all this compound on Amazon, and I'm like, okay, I've got this. I'm gonna make this. And
oh my gosh.
I know.
So what did you do? Start trying to model things mold them around your feet?
So I bought all this stuff to do it, but the crazy thing was, as I was researching it, and after I ordered everything, my son was in bed sleeping next to me. It was like 12:30 at night, and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? and I'm drinking out of a water bottle with a silicone sleeve. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is it. I peeled it off, I cut it up, I put it on my foot. By 1:30 in the morning, I had my shoe designed. No joke. I wore it to class the next day, and I'm like, this is it.
Oh
Idea
my
was born, and then from there, it took me a year, you know.
That is incredible.
Yeah, thanks.
What a, that drive and that passion to just find an answer.
Just find an answer.
So many levels
the
that you
same
connected
day.
at to make,
Yes.
somehow you were scanning the environment to just find what would work.
Yes. Yeah, and that's how the name came about. So this is the shoe essentially that I ended up designing that night, and it was element. So I call it element 14 because on the periodic table, element 14 is silicone. Though there's no silicone in this product, but I love that.
So what is in it?
So it is actually a resin. It's just a
Wow.
different
It's so
mixture.
flexible, but it's
so
sturdy at the
flexible.
same time.
Yeah, flexible, sturdy, and then obviously the main part being grippy, which you can't
Yes.
tell, on the other side of the screen, but grippy
Well, you're
is...
going to have to model this for us.
That's right.
But
Okay, I will.
we'll do that in a little
Okay,
bit, so.
okay. Fabulous. Yes.
So, all right. So you get to this point where you see this huge need, and
Right.
Barre is a huge.
It's a huge phenomenon, and
it is.
the growth is unreal. I mean, even over the last 5 years, the industry has grown by like 17%.
And it's,
Yes.
I love it because it's such a challenging workout, but it also can be performed by all age groups, right?
All age groups.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the class that I take, there are women in their late 60s
Yeah.
and early 20s. So, and I'm at the midpoint
Yeah.
in there. Let's not say no. Anyway.
So, and you take classes locally here in
I
Detroit?
do. I actually go to Grosse Pointe
Yes,
above the
yeah.
Barreletix. I love Christy and all the girls over there, so that's where I
it's
work
pretty
out.
close.
Yeah, it's
just down
close.
Jefferson, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, another really cool thing about Stefanie is that everything is manufactured in Michigan. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So that was the most important thing to me, to make it stateside, and if not, if I couldn't do Michigan, then I would at least like to have done it, anywhere in the United States.
Yes.
So I didn't want to do it in China, because I feel like the quality would probably suffer.
And now with all the tariffs, who knows? Yeah.
I feel like I probably
Yeah.
just, I definitely made the right decision.
Yes.
With that.
Yes.
So, yeah. So everything's being made and manufactured in Grand Rapids, and then my clothing is being done in Lansing.
Great.
Yes.
So, well, you have to share about your clothing.
Yes.
We've talked about the shoes.
Should
Yes,
I
this
show?
really amazing
Okay.
line of yoga clothing
So
or
the
bar.
Yes, right, right. So the beautiful thing about these pants, I ordered the fabric responsibly from Italy, though we're having everything made here. But the fabric comes from Italy, so it's really
Really?
good, high quality.
It's not easy to source fabric.
It is
it?
not easy to source
Oh,
fabric.
this is lovely. I
Isn't
mean,
it
this
beautiful?
is really soft. This is super high quality.
It is super high quality.
It's
You could literally
supportive,
wear
but
this out
it's
at
soft
night.
at the
Yes.
same time. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and here my little logo, the dragonfly is back
I
here.
know, I love that. How did you come up with that logo?
So yes, so
the dragonfly
the-
is really cool, like logo and everything.
It's really
Yeah.
interesting. So there's a lot of streams to it. The dragonfly. I was born the year of the dragon, so I wanted to tie that in, and then my son starts with the letter X and two. So on the Chinese zodiac, it's two opposing X's. And so that's where we had Barre-letix with the two X's, but we've recently dropped
one of the X's.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's how the dragonfly comes into play. And then also, the dragonfly is known as the ballerina of insects. And, bar meets yoga. Bar
Yeah,
yoga
that-
meets
I like
Pilates meets
that.
ballet.
I
So it all
like
sort of
that.
ties in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you do ballet yourself?
When I was 4.
Yeah.
So
It's more than I did.
So not really. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that is just so cool. So you source where in Italy do you?
That's a good question. I want to say it's Milan, but it's
nice.
close to Milan, but in a smaller town. I honestly don't know the answer, but it's close to Milan.
So it looks like there's some reinforcement in the knees
There
here, but
is.
can you explain that
Yes.
design?
So another thing too, when you're doing yoga or bar, you're doing a lot of floor exercises, and the one thing that's lacking is sort of that extra padding on the knee area. You know, sometimes the mats aren't enough.
Right.
So I reinforced, it's patent pending, you know, the pant is patent pending.
Good.
I reinforced the knee
Brilliant.
with some padding.
Brilliant.
Yes. So I'm really excited about that. And then eventually I'm going to have a reversible knee pad so you can have different colors come through. But as of right now, I just have the white on
That is
black
so
and
clever.
black on black.
So just so you can see the design. So there's this on one side, and then on the back there's that cute little dragonfly, and the waist, it looks like it's extremely flattering. It's supportive, but again very flexible.
Yes, yeah, it's a
So it's
four-way
probably-
stretch fabric,
Yeah.
which is important, and it is higher waisted, so it sort of keeps you in. you
Yeah.
know? It's almost like a compression pant.
I
It's
love
really
it.
comfortable. Yeah,
I love it.
thanks.
Wow.
Yes.
So we have the pants. How about some more goodies to share?
Yes, so of course I did, you know, I just did a dragonfly t-shirt and tank top just with the name on it. And the fabric is also, it's made of Under Armour fabric, so it's super soft and
it is.
you
It
know, you
is.
can sleep in it. I
And
actually
it's so
sleep in
cute.
them.
I mean, you could wear that beyond going to class. You could wear
Exactly.
that in a lot
Yes.
of contexts. And the crop
Yeah.
tops are really in too.
Yeah, super
So-
fun, you know, just something chill. And I'm working on more designs and colors for the coming season as well.
Yeah, you know, you can find that. By the way, we have. Hello, Douglas. Genovis says hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Douglas. How are
Kelsey
you?
Barr says
Oh, hi, Kelsey. That's so sweet. Love them.
how nice of you to join
Yes,
us.
thank you for joining.
Yeah. So you're lucky friends of Stephanie's. So
It's great. So I model a lot at Neiman's, and Doug worked there. I'm not sure if he's still working there. I believe that he's retired, but he worked there for years, so I knew him from that store.
Nice.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah.
What a small world. So so what you've seen so far with the attire, we have that. If you were to go to Himelhoch's website, you would find it under yoga wear. You'd also find it under t-shirts and under leggings and pants for those. And then we have fitness and recreation category, which is for these awesome Element shoes. So maybe you can, I don't know,
put a pair on?
please
Okay, I'm going to put a
on.
pair on. Oh, and another thing that I didn't mention, and I don't even know if you know this, Carol, that you can wear these paddleboarding. You can go to the beach in them, wear them at the pool.
Swimming in the ocean.
Swimming in the ocean.
You get some protection.
Yes, it protects your feet from shells and rocks, and from slipping off the paddleboard, slipping around the pool. My son wears them all the time.
You could use them as
boat shoes, everything, and they don't become waterlogged. So that's sort of the genius behind it as well.
We're going to have to do that, Steve.
Yes, water aerobics.
Now,
yes.
Can these be unisex?
They are unisex. I have a lot of men wearing them actually for the water sports. And I even have some men using them they teach yoga, so they're also in yoga. So this is the shoe right here.
And it's really,
stretchy.
it's so functional but attractive looking.
Yes, and of course we have the little logo on the side as well.
I love it. I love it. And it comes in many colors. So you're modeling white.
Yes,
which
white.
is perfect with your white nail polish.
That's right. I always wear white nail polish, and I tend to I gravitate to the white shoe as well.
Yeah. Well, we all have our colors, right?
So then I have blue. I have
Royal
7
blue,
colors.
Yeah,
right. I
the
have
pink, the yellow, gray and black.
Light gray, dark gray, and black. Yes, we've got all colors handled, and I intend to switch out colors.
Here,
You
have a seat.
Scooch over. Right.
So you have all these colors, and what about sizes? How does that work?
So it's very easy. They fit like sock sizes. So the larger size will actually fit. So the size large fits women 8.5 to 11.
Okay.
Which is great. So it just sort of stretches and forms to the foot, whether it be, have more width to it or if it's longer. So the shoe will still fit any of those sizes. And then the medium size fits 5.5 to size 8.
That would be
female,
me.
right?
So
okay,
I'll get a
all right.
medium.
We're gonna hook you up. We're gonna hook you up.
Definitely.
And then also kids wear the smaller size, 2.5 to 5.5.
Okay.
So my son wears these.
Okay, but that's the medium, so there is a small size.
So
the medium is.
Yeah, so there's large and medium. So
Okay.
here's the difference right here. I think you can see the bottom.
Yes.
Do you see the?
Yes.
Yes. So large and then medium.
And it
then,
really is so flexible that it can conform to almost any foot and still be
Yes.
comfortable.
Exactly.
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
So tell me, what is now the direction of, so you've been in this wonderful business for about 2.5 years.
Right.
And do you have some expansion plans or?
Yes, I mean, definitely the clothing, the line extensions.
Yes.
Shoes, you know, I'm working on a design for a hospital shoe that's sort of covered, you know, it covers the toes,
Oh.
because we also have nursing homes using the shoe
Yes.
to shower their patients,
I
so they're
love
not
that.
slipping, and then, you know,
That's so
it's-
much better than those socks.
I mean, so much better, you know, and the socks really, you still slip,
Yes.
which I think
these
is
are more
a terrible thing.
sanitary too. Look
More
at how easy it
sanitary.
would be to clean these, and there's so many germs in hospitals or in senior
Absolutely.
living communities.
Absolutely. Warm,
Yeah.
soapy water, that's it. That's all we suggest.
I love it.
Yeah. Great.
So those are exciting expansion plans.
Yes.
You have such a creative company
Well,
and such
thank
a
you.
wonderful vision. It's so much fun to meet you, to see how you have formed a vision and translated that into something so tangible and great.
Well, thank you.
And it is our honor to be able to carry your line at Himelhoch, and I just look forward to a great partnership and more of your
Wonderful.
innovation to come.
Thank you, Carol, and
Thank
thank you for
you.
having me. Thank you for doing the Facebook Live, and you know, and I'm honored to be a part of your, you know, your new venture as well, because
Thank you.
obviously it's a, you know, the name has been around for, is it over 100 years?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
So we're really very pleased to be back in Detroit, part of the Renaissance,
Beautiful.
and I love being able to support fashion-forward designers from Detroit like you.
Thank you
So-
so much.
Thank you, Stephanie.
It's so wonderful.
It's been
I
a
love
pleasure.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, so great.
All right, I guess that's it for today.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.